me. So I'm going to do what I eat in a day today. I've just filmed my birthday presents video, so that's gone up now. By the time you see this, it would have gone up already. So it's just gone 10:30. I still haven't had breakfast because I filmed a video. I've been tidying up, doing washing and everything like that, and I've just lost track of time and I'm getting hungry. But I've been really fancying for the last couple of days since I had it at my friend's a crustless quiche. So I've just made a crustless quiche. It's in the oven now. I made it with onions, what have I got? Celery, onions, leeks, mushrooms, bacon, courgette, and I used cottage cheese as the mixture with the egg. And I had some 7-Thai spice and a little bit of, what is this, oregano. I thought I'd got oregano for a change just because she added herbs into hers and I haven't got any mixed herbs left. So I just thought I'd use oregano. And yeah, I'm looking forward to that. That's actually my breakfast, but I will show it to you. And now, whilst that's cooking, I thought I would get a move on and get my dinner ready. So what I'll do is I'll move you down and I'll show you what I'm doing so you can kind of get the gist of it. Because I'm going to make a lentil vegetarian lasagna, basically. I'm using the same basis of what Ayesha Hack's lasagna recipe, which I will link below. But she made hers with mince, but I'm actually just doing a vegetarian because I can't be bothered to make it 2 lots for like Sydney and then 1 lot for us. So I thought I'd do a vegetarian. I'm also going to use the butternut squash lasagna sheets because I really like them and I'm trying to do an SP day today. So I'm going to use those, but I'm going to use her egg mixture that she used, which was with Greek yogurt or fat-free natural yogurt, eggs, and I think she added some mustard powder or something to it. But I'm going to watch it again in a minute when I make the eggs. I watched it this morning, but I just forgot to write it down. So yeah, and I'll show you how I make it as I go. But I'm looking forward to it because I've been wanting to make this all week. But yeah, I'll show you as I go. So in here I've got some white onion, it's a large one, and I've also got some garlic granules that needed juicing up. Basically I had a little bit left in the pot, so I'll just use those with a few little bits of fresh garlic in there. And I'm just going to let them cook just till the onions softened, and then I'll show you what goes in next. So what I've done is I've added about half a pack of a small corn mince, just because I had some to use up. So I've got that in there cooking, and what I'll do is I'll bulk it out with some green lentils. In all time I'm going to add the whole can, but I'm going to add them at the end once the vegetables have sort of started to cook. So otherwise they won't go mushy as such because they're the green ones, but they don't need to be cooked so long. They'll be fine just being warmed up in the oven. So I'll show you the veg in that I'm going to add next. So I've just added the celery and mushrooms that I've just chopped up roughly, and I'm also now going to add the other vegetables, and I've got a pack of these which is mixed vegetables. I think these ones are from Lidl's. I'm going to add about that much to it to bulk it out. There's lots of speed in there as well. So you've got the carrots and the runner beans, and then you've got which are speed, and then you've got sweet corn peas which are free food. So I'm just going to stir that around. Next up, I'm going to add a splash of Worcester sauce. This kind of gives it a bit of flavour. And some balsamic vinegar. About the same. I haven't got much left of that actually. I just need to open the other bottle. So I've got some more balsamic vinegar here. This one I think was from Aldi, which is quite cheap, but I've used it before and it's fine. So good splash there. And then some oregano. I haven't got any mixed herbs, so I'm just going to add some oregano and give that a stir around. Next up, I'm going to add a good tablespoon or two of, yeah, basically probably about 2 of tomato puree. I don't know if you can see that there. There, that's how much I've added. That's a good couple of tablespoons, they're heaped ones. And then I'm also going to add 2 of the stock cubes. If everyone knows that if you pull the sides apart and then you can crush it and then you just open it up and it sprinkles. Something I learned in the last year or 2. So I'm going to stir that around. And then I'm going to add a tin of chopped tomatoes. I'm now going to add about 200 mils, Ayesha says, of chopped of water. So I'm just using the tin for the chopped tomatoes. So I've just popped the lid on and I'm going to leave it there for about 15-20 minutes just so that it cooks all the vegetables and everything, and then we'll start layering it up. But I'll show you how to make the white sauce for it. So Ayesha used 750 grams of fat-free natural yogurt. I haven't got enough of that, so I'm just going to use quark. I've used quark before when I've made a lasagna recipe myself. So I'm using just under 750 grams. I'm also going to add 3 eggs. Can you see? So I'm going to add 3 eggs, 160 grams of low-fat cheddar, which this will serve 4, so it'd be half your healthy extra. Sorry, your healthy extra A for a portion. And I'm going to grate that.
What's happened to it?
It'll fine. It'll come back on in a minute. When you finish, you'll go. I'll put it back on. It'll come press play. And then I'm also going to add a teaspoon of Coleman's mustard powder, which is sin-free. So I've mixed it all around, but I've actually kept quite a large, probably about 2 healthy extras there nearly, of the cheddar. Because what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put the cheese on the top, because I quite like it, little cheesy crust on the top. So I've mixed it all around. I've added my mustard powder and everything. I've just checked the sauce, the lasagna sauce, like the bolognese, and that's cooking away nicely. But I'm just going to add the lentils now, so I'll show you that. So I'm just going to add this tin of green lentils. I usually wouldn't drain them, but because it's quite liquidy in there, and I don't want it too sloppy, I'm just going to pop them in there without the water in. I've just drained it. So I'm going to move that around. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add half this mixture to the bottom of my lasagna dish. I was going to pre-cook the lasagna sheets because last time I had them they were a bit soft, a bit hard, sorry, the butternut squash ones, but there's a lot of juices in here and I'm hoping that they'll absorb, so I'm going to take the risk. So I'm just going to layer my lasagna sheets, which are the butternut squash ones. I got these from Sainsbury's, if you hadn't watched my food haul the other day, and just like I would a normal pasta one, I'm just going to tear off pieces as I would to make sure everything's covered. I'm trying not to double up too much because again it might take longer to them to actually cook through. It doesn't say you need to pre-cook. Right, and then I'm going to add half this mixture, which is the yogurt and egg mixture, and spread it over, and then repeat the process.
The barn owl prefers to hunt along the edge of woods or small forests where it can find.
Here is a field with a few trees, and on this side is a field next to a small forest. Do you know
So there it is. I'm going to pop this in the oven now on about 200 degrees, 190, 200 because I've got a fan oven, for 45 minutes until it's all cooked on the top and like that, like bubbling cheesiness. And hopefully, fingers crossed, the butternut squash will be cooked this time. But I'll show you what it looks like when it comes out. So whilst my lasagna is cooking in the oven, I'm going to have my breakfast because it's 11:30 and I'm absolutely starving now. So it's more like a brunch. So yeah, I've got about a third of the Crustless quiche, which is completely sin-free. And I've got it on a bed of spinach. Something that I thought was really useful that my friend told me, who got told by someone in her group, is when they put their plate out, they put a third speed on. So, but what they also do is, say for example they're having steak or chicken or even a curry, whatever they do is they put their third speed on, but they also put some spinach on where they would put their meat, so they get extra speed. So even though I have got speed in here, I've added double lot of spinach that I would if I was adding it on a bed of speed, so that I've got more speed there. So yeah, there's lots of speed in here, but I just thought it was a really useful tip. I'm going to try and do that for more often, especially like if I'm just having chicken, for example, like a chicken breast that I've seasoned. I'll put some spinach down where the chicken will go, and then have my, like if I'm having like carbs like rice or potatoes, and then my third speed as well, so it's extra speed. I just thought it was a really useful idea. So yeah, I thought I'd let you know. So I've taken this out of the oven. It's been in the oven for about 45 minutes. As you can see, it has overfilled. This is a really old one. I just use it for putting things on it. But yeah, it smells amazing. I've put a knife through just to check that the butternut squash has gone. I've just checked it here as well, and it's not hard like it was last time. So maybe I didn't leave it in the oven long enough. But it smells amazing. So yeah, this is my dinner for tonight. I'll show you what it's like when I served it up. What I will do is probably take out what the kids want and warm theirs up later, and then pop this back in the oven for me and Darren just to warm it through before we have our dinners. I'm going to serve it with probably salad for myself and spinach, and probably the same for Darren as well actually, but I may change my mind. But I will show you what we have when I dish it up. So for the boys, they've got this for their dinner tonight, Sydney's and Ralph's. I'm probably going to do a little bit of pasta with it just to fill them up a little bit. Though these are quite big portions for them. They're not big heaters. But yeah, they're going to have these for their dinner tonight, which is one portion. I've also got 2 portions here. So that'd be mine and Darren's. And then I've also got another portion here, which I was going to save, and I thought, oh, we could have it maybe tomorrow, but I've got other ideas for tomorrow. So I'm just going to pop this in the freezer. So this will be great for either myself when the boys have something that's not sort of slim and well friendly, or I could just have it for lunch maybe one day. But it's quite big portions, so it might be quite a bit too much for lunch. But I'm going to go and pop this in the freezer now, ready for when I need it. So it's nearly 3:30 and I haven't had any lunch yet. I'm getting a bit peckish. I didn't plan to have much for lunch anyway, because that Crustless quiche I had quite late and it really filled me up. So I'm going to have a hard-boiled egg, which is protein, and 2 easy peelers, which are speed. So I'm just having a little snack. It's just gone 4 o'clock and I'm actually still really hungry. So I'm having a cup of tea, which is the Yorkshire tea biscuit brew. These are lovely. If you like tea, you'll love these. I really love these. I go through these quite a lot. I usually have one a day. And I'm just using my almond milk, which I measured out this morning. I have 400 ml, which takes me about here. So I've had quite a bit already today, and I've got enough there for a couple of teas later on. And I'm going to have a fruit and fibre cereal bar from Harvest Morn. It's from Aldi, and they're quite substantial. They're a bit more chunky, I should say, than the Hi-Fi bars. They've got raisins in as well. Up there you go. They're a little bit more substantial, and that is a healthy extra B. So that's going to be my healthy extra B for today. It does seem quite little to what to spend your healthy extra B on, but I quite like them, and so I have them now and again. So yeah, that's my little snack. So I'm getting peckish again. I should have had a proper lunch, I know. But I'm decided to have some apple because it's too early for dinner for me. But I need something to eat. I'm not going to last till dinner time. So I'm having a chopped apple, which I've sprinkled with some cinnamon. So it's just a little bit different. The apple is speed and the cinnamon's free as well. So here's tonight's dinner. I've got the butternut squash lasagna, which has got corn and lentils in it with lots of speedy veg, and also it's got sweet corn and peas, which are a free food, but they're not SP friendly. I've got lettuce here as well, which is a third of my plate, which is speed, and I've also got some lighter than light mayonnaise, which is half a sim. So that's tonight's dinner. So I'm finishing off my evening with some strawberries and blueberries, which are speed, some 0% fat-free Greek yoghurt, which is a protein, and I've put some skinny syrup in there, which is free, and I've also got a curly whirly, because I just fancy a little bit of curly whirly fix, and that is 6 sins. So I'm ending the day on 6.5 sins. So I've had a really good down plan, and that Crustless quiche this morning really filled me up, but I should have had a proper lunch. I've learnt my mistake there. But I didn't pick, I didn't have any crisps or anything like that. So yeah, really good down plan. Thank you for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this video. Do let me know if you make the lasagna, and I'll speak to you all very soon. Take care. Bye.